I'm back. I was away for a bit. I fell and I had a black eye and I wasn't presentable on videos at all. So here I am. I'm back. Today we'll do a ganache cake. So we will use a spring form. I have a 6-inch here. If you want to make it bigger, you just double the recipe. I take the bottom out. Then I take parchment paper just to cover the bottom here. And then it'll be way easier to remove the cake from the spring form that way. There we go. Got it on, got it in place. So that's ready. The next step, we take our food processor on our scale and we simply start to add the ingredients. Very simple. We have 50 grams. Oh, and my scale needs to be on. It's a good idea to have the scale on. Okay, 50 grams of shredded coconut. And then we add 37 grams of dates. Make sure there is no pit. That's bad news, of course, as you can imagine. And of course, it happened to me. So now I just check first. And then we add 13 grams of the raw cacao. Raw cacao powder is a must. The cocoa that is roasted, awful, impossible to cover the taste of roasting. It's so strong, it's impossible. And then there we go, let me bring this closer, we mix. You mix just until you have broken the dates, and they are. Put it back on, and we add 2 tablespoons of water. We pour it into our spring form here. And I use a rice paddle. Makes it so easy to press. It's round. It follows the edge of the spring form. And there we are. Your crust is ready. The next part is we do the cake filling in the blender. I mean, I don't know of an easier cake to make. It's just amazing. Put the scale to 0, and we start with adding the date syrup. Date syrup, 168. And the date syrup is simply same amount of weight of date than water. 168. 60 grams of coconut oil. So that brings us 228. Almost there. Go. There. And then we need to have 240 grams of cashew that have been soaked. So then 240, so that brings us to 468. And then we add the CMOS gel. You can put the powder if you like as well. Oops, the powder is here. It adds the mineral. I love to, and also it's a mouthfeel. It makes it more creamier. It's just amazing. So it's great to have that. So I add that to my recipe, 10 grams. And then a pinch of salt and a pinch of vanilla powder. If you don't have the powder, don't put the extract that is in alcohol. It ruins it. It will ruin your cake. Do not do that. I forgot to add the lemon juice, and it's important that you add the lemon juice that you press by hand yourself. The one from the store, like the one that is already pressed, it tastes metallic. It's really not yummy. 1 tablespoon of the lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of water. So you want to have a creamy texture. Creamy, creamy. Creamy before you put the cacao powder. Don't put it if it's not creamy. It won't get creamy after because the cacao powder steals the moisture. It's dry. It has to be creamy first, just like it is now. So we add 48 grams of cacao powder. And again, very important that it's a raw cacao powder. Go. And we blend again. Go. Then simply pour it onto the crust. Go. The spatula that I have is called a spoon-tula. And it's amazing. It really, as you can see, it works well because it's concave. It grabs more of the mixture that way. And now I use a chopstick. You probably have seen me doing this in other videos. See how easy it is to spread the cake with the chopstick like this? There. There you are. And you just put it in the freezer, maybe an hour or two to set, and then we're ready to take it out of the mold. See you in 2 hours. Hello, bonjour. Now the cake is ready. Just came out of the freezer, as you can see. It's still a little frozen. So this is a spring form, but it has only one rivet. So I really suggest to you that you do not use this to open because they break. I did break a few, but you use your hands and you just pull open like this. Now, leave the cake out for maybe 5–10 minutes so that you can easily take it out like this. And then, so you see how easy it is? Because it's on the parchment paper. So that's how easy it is to take it out. And then you can put it on whichever plate you want to use to present it, just like that. And then it's nice to decorate it. So I will use some, this is mint leaves, always nice to put. It's quite frozen, so I don't think, I won't be able to put it in. So I'll just put it on top like this. Then I'll put some raspberries to decorate it, just like you can see on the picture, right? It's quite easy to do. So there you go, some raspberry on top. And then we'll put 5, as they say, right? When you do, it's 3 or it's 5, not 4. So let's put 5, just like that. And then here, I have, it's orange. It's an orange little peel that you can turn like this into like little pigtail, just like that. And then you can put on top. You know what I'll do? Talking about that little orange, I'll show you how to do that. So what I do is I cut the ends. It's easier that way to get some peel. Ideally, you cut it so it's quite thin, so don't take too much of the peel, like the thickness. The thinner, the better. There you go, like this. And then, now that you have this, again, it's easier with the little knife, and then you cut it as thin as you can. Let me show you, I'll cut another one here. So my finger is just behind, it helps the knife, it helps direct the knife to cut as thin as possible. Here. And as you can see, there's very little of the pith, the white part. Then what you do is you take a chopstick and you roll it. You know, put it around the chopstick like this. You can keep it in place a little bit like this with your finger, or so you can take some tape and tape it shut, and then it stays. It doesn't take long, really. So you see, it just stays around the chopstick like this. And it doesn't take long to actually take the shape. And to show you, let's just see what happened. There we go. Oh, look at that. It doesn't take long. See? It already took the shape. So there you go. So there you go. You have your cake ready. It's nutritious, it's delicious, it's gluten-free, it's diabetic friendly. I know, because so many people came to my cafe for that reason, because they could have that cake. Love food that loves you back.